Hello, today we'll be studying economics. First, we will start with some basic concepts. Time and risk.
Marla, a local entrepreneur, has opened a Thanid business. Entrepreneur, a person who organizes and operates a business taking on greater than normal financial risks to do so. Being that Marla's business has become popular on a local scale, Marla seeks a venture capitalist who not only possesses the wealth to expand Marla's company to a national scale, but also has the human capital to teach her how to be a successful businesswoman. Human capital, the collective skills, knowledge, or other intangible assets of individuals that can be used to create economic value for the individuals or their community. Venture capitalist, an investor who either provides capital to startup ventures or supports small companies that wish to expand but do not have access to equity markets. Tomas, a venture capitalist, agreed to loan Marla $1 million for a dividend of 15% on every Thanid she sells. Dividend, sum of money paid regularly. Surprisingly, Marla's business did extremely well.
Yay!
Needs are the new fad. Marla's net profit for the year was $5 million, although after repaying Tomas for his loan along with his dividends and any other expenses such as costs for materials, employees, and taxes, the company was left with a gross profit of $2.5 million. Net profit, the actual profit after working expenses not including gross profit. Gross profit, the actual profit including taxes and expenses. Marla's Thanid business went national. Because of the popularity of Thanid, people began to invest in stocks and bonds to get a share of the company. Stocks, shares of a business. Bonds, legal commitments to pay fixed amounts of money at a given date. The demand for Thanid skyrocketed, but Marla didn't have enough inventory to supply such an overwhelming amount of product. Supply and demand, controlled by the public. Companies must produce an amount of product in order to accommodate the amount of product being purchased. Inventory or stock refers to the goods and materials that a business holds for the ultimate purpose of resale. Because of the efficiency of Marla's company, she could not supply the amount of Thanids being demanded. There was a shortage of product which caused her company to fall under. Now we are going to be talking about a few more complex ideas studied in economics. These ideas relate to the terms we covered earlier in this video. We will use a different scenario to explain these new concepts. Steve is an investor who has a passion for poker. Because of his love for poker, Steve decided to join the National Poker Tournament. This tournament is for elite poker players of the world. There is a $10,000 entrance fee. Even though the present value seems like a lot of money, Steve realizes that if he wins the $4 million grand prize, the margins will be in his favor. Present value. Although many goods and services are bought for immediate use, many other benefits come in a stream over time. A good many not have current value immediately, but will have value over time. A week before the tournament, Steve held a tournament practice with his fellow poker player friends. During this practice, Steve realized he was outmatched and wasn't too good of a poker player. He realizes that if he enters this tournament, there will be an inherent risk of him losing his $10,000. While playing, he observed his competition. Steve noticed something particular about this young man he didn't recognize. After the game, Steve approaches this young man.
Hello, young man. What is your name?
Hi, sir. My name is Mateo. Nice to meet you.
So, how long have you been playing poker, son?
Actually, this is my first year.
Oh, so are you joining the tournament, boy?
I'm not actually, sir. I can't afford the entrance fee.
Steve, recognizing he wasn't too good of a poker player and his inherent risk is vastly high, he decides to invest in Mateo by paying his entrance fee and agreeing to receive a dividend of 20%. The reason Steve did this was because he knew he would get a return on his investment. Inherent risk, the probability of emerging out of circumstances or existing in an environment in the absence of any action to control or modify the circumstances. Investment, asset or item with the hope that it will generate income or appreciate in the future. Economically, it's a purchase of goods that are not consumed today but are used in the future to create wealth. Return on investment, the outcome later on, not immediately, on an investment. The tournament has arrived. Everyone settles and the game begins. Mateo blows out the competition and wins the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Steve's speculation in Mateo had a good turnout. Steve received 800,000 of Mateo's winnings and had a capital gain of 790,000. Speculation: engaging in risky financial transaction in an attempt to profit from fluctuations in the market value of tradable goods such as a financial instrument. Capital gain: a profit from the sale of property or an investment. Also investing in someone else. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new.